Certainly me, peeps, what's up? Me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, the MMA expert, and the super genius, and we are talking about UFC RIO. This main event was intense, dude. I love it. We predicted it right, 3 for 3, 100%. That's why I'm the MMA expert. And here's the thing. This main event was awesome. Yushin Okami versus Anderson the Spider Silva, the middleweight champion who's been winning everything for a long time. It was a rematch, and Anderson got his just due there in Rio. He sniped out Okami. Now, let's spin it forward. A lot of people, including myself, when I'm the guy that interviewed Jake Shields and really, in my personal opinion, really started the whole super buzz going about how you beat George St-Pierre. Is George St-Pierre scared to face Silva? And all this type of stuff. There was some talk before, but you know, you guys, I talked to Koscheck, I talked to Cain Velasquez, I talked to, obviously, Jake Shields, all that type of stuff. You can go back and look at those older videos of ours. They're fantastic, in my personal opinion. Now, there was some talk about maybe Silva facing George St-Pierre. I know George St-Pierre was being interviewed by some other people, I think on MMA Live. There's some other great people that were in there doing some interviewing. But I gotta tell you, and I don't know anything, I haven't talked to Zuffa, I haven't talked to Dana White, anything like that, and you know, they're on their business, they know what they're doing. But in my personal opinion, tonight, with the way that Anderson Silva dismantled what was billed as the strongest middleweight in the UFC right now, if you believe that, the way that Anderson Silva just sniped him and took him apart in Yushin Okami, to me, in my personal opinion, there is no way that George St-Pierre now will ever fight Anderson Silva, at least at 185. There's no way, because it would, first of all, George St-Pierre would be absolutely destroyed. Do you hear that, Canadian MMA fan? Destroyed, number one. And number two, that would just, in my personal opinion, probably crush all the crybaby Canadian MMA fans and all the crybaby George St-Pierre fans, stuff like that. And that's just too big of a market to crush on down like that. And also, if you're George St-Pierre, why would you ever do that? You know you're going to lose. You don't have the range, you don't have the speed, you don't have the reach, you don't have the strength, you don't have the size advantage. You got nothing on your side except for some grappling. You don't have the submissions. You take them down, you're going to get probably triangle, dude. I mean, here's the thing. It's one thing to lose. Because, I mean, look, Okami was beating everybody up until this, right? It's another thing to lose, a.k.a. Okami style, Forrest Griffin style, and what I believe would be GSP style of just getting embarrassed and sniped and crushed. We're going to talk about all that and more, but first I got to tell you about this. Aero Caddy here. Check this out right here. Aero Golf has sponsored us for this month for our new videos and the videos that we shot for them. Aero Golf is paying us for this sponsorship, and they also have given us this free Aero Caddy here, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Cedar Joyner of Aero Golf is my cousin, so I want to tell you all that. Make sure you look at all the disclosures and all the disclaimers, including the description and at the end of this video. But here's the thing, like, we shot some videos with these guys, and you can check it out and check out our videos we did. We were actually on the golf course. I thought, you know, in my personal opinion, I'm not a big golfer, but in my personal opinion, I thought this is pretty cool. It's 20 bucks. Look, if you're a golfer, you know someone that is, you might want to check into this. You might want to check it out right here. I think they look really nice. Could be a good stocking stuffer. Might be something that you might want for your golf game, so check that out. Paul, do you agree with me that this level of signature win tonight for Anderson Silva over Okami means that George St-Pierre is never going to face Anderson Silva?
Yeah, John, I completely agree.
Yes.
Anderson Silva destroyed a taller, bigger, stronger version.
And he just
kind of, not exactly the same fighter, certainly, but he basically did that a version of GSP. Now, GSP is certainly more athletic than Okami is, but I mean, what do you do? There are guys who can match up with Anderson Silva. We were talking about that before we got on camera here, but I just don't think that GSP is one of those people. I think he would get muscled and just destroyed. Absolutely 100%.
And that's it. And look, let's get it straight. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not a GSP hater. I like GSP. I like his style. I like his swagger. I like his championship mentality. He does what he needs to do to go in there and win. At the same time, I have to tell it like it is in my personal opinion. And that is this. Don't ever talk to me about GSP being the best pound for pound. I don't want to hear that. Anderson Silva clearly is. And he's proven it at different weight classes in a whole different situation. GSP never has, number one. Number two, Anderson Silva has won in every way you can win, dude. Okay? And number three, you want to talk about finishers and dangerous fighters? It comes down to this. GSP, basically, in my personal opinion, is fighting less to win than not to lose. And I understand that. It's a business. He's doing what he needs to do to win. But I'm just saying, if you're a GSP fan, fanboy, hardcore, just put some water on your face and wake up to reality, okay? He's a great champion, but there's limitations, and the main limitation is that 170-pound weight class. He's not moving up. He certainly isn't moving up. He may move up at some point. He's not moving up to face Anderson Silva, in my personal opinion, unless that's just a fight that just, you know, needs to happen from a market perspective or something else like that. There's just too much money on the line. We'll see. But I think that if you want to know why that fight hasn't happened yet, and maybe some people might have speculated, myself included, why GSP might not want that fight, I think tonight showed you exactly why that is. But what do you think about it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Where do you come out on it? I want to hear from you. You tell me what's up. Give us the comments below. Subscribe above. If you like this video, please put a like down there. We are Conservative Media, and we will see you next time. And be sure to see our next video here where we talk about how good is Anderson Silva and what's next for the Spider.